So earlier I was reading something, it was an article on the internet, and it was like talking about how scientists have discovered evidence that supports the idea that humans at one point in history might have been venomous. Venomous creatures, venomous saliva. Could you fucking imagine how great that would be? Like, how fucking great it would be if you were venomous, if you were a venomous human. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's funny. Like, that is funny right there. But the world would be a real fucking different place. Yeah, let's go get those problem pants with the very dark dye. And go ahead and wash those with all the dark stuff because that's fucked up. I don't like that. Dye is probably really bad for your health. There's like, 'tis the season of mowing. Like, everybody's mowing. This is so great. I love this. Like, I just love it. It's like so fun. Like, so fun. Start this laundry. And then I'm gonna go ahead and soak. So it's already on pre-soak, so we don't have to do 2 rinses. I don't get. Well, you know what? Let's do 2 rinses. I turned that knob like after I turned it on, so I don't know if it'll actually like do what I said. Okay. So let me just go ahead and head back up here. Heading back up here. Actually, you know what? I need to put this Rogue gray rag in here, so I use this for like wiping my ass and stuff when I'm down here. And I also really personally love to clean the floor with this bitchin', what is it? What would you call that? It's just a vacuum cleaner. It's like a handheld. Let me show you. Let's just like go ahead and show you a demo of what I really like to do. Probably want to set it right here. The lighting in here is not the fucking best, buddy. But you know what? That's fine. I'm sure it's like that for a reason. This right here, it is amazing. It is fucking amazing. It's by Shark. And every day, multiple times a day, many times a day, I like to do this. I just like to go around and, you know, suck up the things that are obviously not supposed to be on the floor. Makes me very happy to do that. Like it a lot, and it's fucking awesome. Wow, this is like not a bad view, is it? How much can you see? You see me right here? You fucking see me right here, dude. This might be the angle that I just need to go ahead and like film at. You can, is that my bedroom? You can even see into my bedroom and like the bathroom and shit. This might be like a pretty good view for videos. So the deal with all these lamps in here and the light fixtures, and that one right there and the one in the kitchen on the ceiling, they're all one of a kind. But they're one of a kind, but they're multiple. I mean, obviously like probably thousands of them were made in the same style, but they're all done by hand. And so in that way they are one of a kind and unique, and the coloring varies on them. But like we've got these here. I just think they're beautiful, honestly. They're soft. They feel like plastic. It feels like plastic, but the factory place like put in this card with the sample of the glass saying it just feels like plastic. It's not actually plastic. We promise it's glass. It's just the way it's finished. But anyways, look at this. Now, this is a beautiful lamp. Look at that. Purpley, pink, blue. It's just absolutely gorgeous. It's got a mother of pearl finish on it. Kind of dusty, but... And this looks like watermelon tourmaline. Like, I don't know. It's just fucking amazing. Like, they're just amazing. They're all totally amazing. And this lamp is amazing, too. It's actually... I mean, this is a classic. That's such a cool fucking 70s lamp right there. Like, that's what that is. It's one of the greatest lamps ever. And then... there's that light fixture, which is gorgeous. And I finally tracked down what the smell is, because there was Thank goodness there were some clues left me, right? There was a single Airwick oil plug-in thingy here. And I smelled it. I was like, ooh, yeah, you know. And some packaging somewhere said lavender on it. And I'm like, that's not lavender. And I know it. It's a beautiful woodsy cologne kind of smell. It's just all fucking amazing, dude. And I was like, man, that's delicious. Like, I really want to maintain that smell, you know? And so I had to kind of by trial and error figure out which Airwick scent it was, but I found out that it is Woodland. I think it's Woodland Mystique. I get confused with like Woodland Mystery, because Woodland Mystery is like a name that I used that I stole from someone else on a forum back in like 2003 so that I could troll this guy and make him think that I was the person that he thought he was talking to. It was fucked up. I shouldn't have done it. It was fucked up. And anyways, it was called Woodland Mystery, the name of the account was, and it was like this hot ass, like red curly haired, like elf, pointy eared elf chick. She just fucking just was amazing. Anyway, oh, it's so good. I can't even tell you how fucking amazing this smells. But I knew this house wanted to smell that way. Like, I knew this house was like, yeah, I like it. Please, like, you know, maintain this. You know, and it fits in so well because there's so many warm tones, so much woodsy, so many rich colors, you know, that obviously a woodsy smell, you know, goes with it. And so, though I have worn shorts, obviously, like, I'm human, you know what I mean? Like, I've worn shorts. You know, it's not my favorite thing, and I don't like my skin being bare. It's just so, it's just, there's just, I mean, look at, you know what I mean? Like, I don't want my skin being bare. I don't want nothing touching it. I don't want nothing on it. You know, I don't want my legs touching my legs. I don't want that. You know what I'm saying? So, it's a step for me. And I'm gonna go get, actually, here, I'm gonna take this fucking rag and lotion my legs because, like I said, I might have some dye on them. And I'll sort of just kind of like lotion the areas where I know the jeans are like majorly touching me. Like, not really in my underwear areas, I had underwear on and stuff, but elsewhere. That's a lot of lotion. Didn't really need that much, I don't think. But anyways. Go ahead and wipe me down here. When I turn this over and if I see a bunch of ink on it, I'm gonna be like, oh my god, that's fucked up. It's a little dingy. There's a little trace. You can tell there's like a very small trace of black ink residue, which I absolutely do not appreciate having on my body. That's not cool. You know, it's gotta be so bad for you, like that ink. Maybe it's not though. Probably totally toxic. Okay, so yeah, it's a little bit dingy, but nothing too bad. Rinse this rag off because I'll tell you what, you don't want to put a lotiony ass rag in right directly in the washing machine because washing machines can't fucking perform miracles, okay? And you don't want lotion left over on your laundry in your fucking patootie. Guy mowing the lawn across the street is like a hot fucking minute away, and I can see him perfectly fine through the windows where the blinds are cracked, but like I feel like he can see me too. I wonder if he can. I'm so confused. I'd like to turn on some music on the TV, but the only way I can do that is by the YouTube app, and the YouTube app is on the TV is just fucking so lame. So deliver this yet another white rag to the basement, and I do take the time to just go ahead and just walk all the way down to the basement just to put one rag in the dirty clothes. You know why I do that? Because I need to move my ass. That's why I fucking do that. And because I enjoy it. I just enjoy it. I just like walking around my house and talking to myself. Like, again, if that sounds sad to you, I assure you, that don't make me sad. It don't make me sad. It makes me feel fucking good. Makes me feel happy. Makes me feel free. Makes me feel fulfilled. I feel fulfilled. It's like on some level, I get it. Like, I don't know 100% what to do with myself, but the fact is like I could do anything. That's why I don't know what to do with myself, is because I could do anything right now. Literally. I could be as happy as I want. But anyways. I gotta pee, like really bad. I should just take you with me, shouldn't I? Is that a mistake? It's probably a mistake. Maybe I shouldn't. But you know, I don't know. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna take you with me. Let's pee. It's like, God forbid anybody gets a hold of this footage. You know, here's the facts, okay? It's not by preference that anybody get a hold of this footage and like be like, oh my God, she's fucking pissing on camera and look at the weird way she lives her fucking life and this is what she does. Oh my God. No, I don't want anyone to get the footage and like feel that way and think that. But I also have this thing where I do shit even if it's like not a great idea. It's like you can't see like a ton from that angle. Because we're about to kick it. Dude, I look really fucking good right here. On the camera, like the viewfinder thingy, I look good as fuck. Wow, the slide is like intimate. It doesn't look... Alright, you ready to go with me and try to find my fucking Carmex? I thought like maybe there was something in those bags that, you know, like I didn't realize was in there. I can't stand for like even a fucking minute to go with my hair just like this. You know what I'm gonna go do is actually get another hair clip. I'm gonna get a hair clip instead of like a... Thought I saw somebody. I actually love wearing my hair like this. One of these clips. Watch this shit. I danced last night so hard that I'm fucking sore today. Like all over my body, no lie. And my poor little toe where I broke that when I was like 9 on a water slide. It just gets so sore. It makes me literally not able to actually continue to be on my feet after a while. After I've been dancing and stuff. Luckily, when I'm just like walking around and stuff like that, it doesn't really cause me an unbearable problem. But yeah, I invented like doing this with my hair. It's hard to get it right. When I was about, I think I was 13. I actually, at 12 or 13, I invented this. Like, I don't have time for this shit, you know what I mean? I'm just have to, and that's just it. That's why I don't do makeup, my makeup or none of that kind of shit, is because, I don't have time for that. I don't have time for this, you know, like staring at myself, trying to get some stupid shit like this to work out right. You know, that's gonna be about all I can fucking do with it. Anyways, this pisses me off. See, that's exactly what it fucking does to me. To spend like any amount of time in the mirror, like working on my hair, working on my makeup, puts me in a fucking horrible mood. It's just not gonna work. This isn't gonna work. Look at that shit. I'm so sick of this. I'm pissed. I used to stand up so much taller. Like, I don't know. Oh, I remember why. Because I was parting it. I was like brushing it over to the side. I like bouffant hairstyles. Bouffant. Okay? I like big, puffy fucking hair. I like curly hair. I like big hair. Big hair. But I don't have curly hair, and I don't particularly have voluminous hair, and so it's like, So this is how I was doing it before, and before it got so long, and it was actually working to like, oh, there we go. See, the poor headband is just not that strong anymore because my hair is longer, but that's what I'm talking about. Like, that's way closer to what I fucking want some shit to look like. But any thicker headband would give me a headache, and it's intolerable. And hurt me behind the ears and stuff. Oh, man. Freedom! Freedom! Okay, so let's go down to the basement and try to find my Carmex because I need some right now. I needed that fucking Carmex. They were the first things. Maybe they're in the spices bag. She was just this nice, like, young girl. But I feel bad for, like, people who work in those places because of people like the crazy dude, right? Like, what if the crazy dude came through her line? Poor thing. Don't nobody deserve to have to fucking deal with that bullshit. Fucking bullshit. And I told him, I fucking... Let me tell you something, dude. You don't want to fuck with me because... And it's not because I'm gonna beat your ass. Like, I'm a girl. But... Let me fucking tell you that when I do get pushed too far, my behavior becomes extremely unpredictable. The only thing that you can predict is that I'm probably going to be screaming really loud and being a total fucking psycho. So, yeah. Right on. Righteous. That Carmex, dude, I'll tell you what, I'm a believer in that shit. I used to just use Burt's Bees. Burt's Bees don't work anything like Carmex do. Carmex be working. Carmex legitimately will fix you. But it is addictive, and that's the qualm that everybody's always had with Carmex is like most people I've ever talked to. But I did record, like, I guess it was maybe like August, September, maybe even October, who knows, of 2020. I did actually, though, record, I recorded a very horrible, like, very short video whilst in the closet. It was a bad fucking time for me. And, but I recorded that video and was talking about the corners of my mouth and how they had been completely fucked up and ripped and chapped and just ripping over and over and over again over weeks. And I'm so fucking angry, dude. It fucking works. And these squeezy tubes are the best way to get it because I bet they last a lot longer than these do. I wonder if the size measurements are on both of these. So yeah, this is 425G and this is 10G. It's like, dude, this is like, I've used this up. I hardly ever use up a tube, like a thing like this of any kind of lip balm ever. So that's, you know, I'll admit that obviously something going on with Carmex, you know, and I think it's also because it's so soft, you know what I mean? But these are so much better because it's just so much cleaner, you know. It's a cleaner way to dispense the product than this is. This is, you know, that's kind of gross. That whole way of doing things is kind of that's not a good idea. Anyways, thank you for your service. Old tube of Carmex. I'm really grateful. But yeah, I have to have a tube of Carmex with me wherever I go and in the rooms that I spend the most time in. So I can just grab it and just put it on. Need to roughly exfoliate my lips a little bit before I go ahead and put on my fresh Carmex. It's interesting the different kind of faces we can make that make us look different than we actually look, you know. I think that's pretty cool. Like the nose face. For me, the nose face was the first face that I ever did that was like, and it's actually the one face that I do that's just like, oh my God. There's something, like, I'm capable of looking like that. Let's do the nose face. Let's see. I haven't done the nose face in a long time. I want to get it right. Now, there's a story behind that. The nose face was invented in Newfoundland on a family vacation that we went on probably in 2012, 2002. I do that every single time. 2002 or 2003. So we're on a family vacation in Newfoundland. Actually, yeah, this is 2003, 2004, I think it's like 2003. So we're on a family vacation in Newfoundland and we're at, God, if I could actually remember, honest to God, I think it was a hardware store in Arnold's Cove. I think it was a hardware store in Arnold's Cove is where we were. It might have even been like a Hayward hardware store. I don't know the name. I don't know, but I would probably be able to tell you that was what it was. I saw it again or whatever, but So anyways, you know, me and Mom are sitting in the car waiting for Dad to come back out, you know, and you know, just kind of like goofing off and stuff, and I invented the nose face right then and there, and I actually showed the nose face. God forgive me, this is like to this poor dude who was just like, he was like in a neighboring vehicle, like he was about to leave or something like that, I don't know, but it was this situation where I was able to like look at him, and he hadn't, like, I don't think he had seen like my face or anything, like he hadn't seen me, or he didn't see me before this moment. So I look out the window, the passenger window, and I look over at him, and I've got the nose face on. I got the nose face on, and he looks at me like he saw, and I don't know, like I think he felt like I actually looked that way. I saw this like look of like kind of like compassion and pity and shit when he saw me. He's like, oh, that girl ugly, you know what I mean? And I hope, like, secretly that he saw me again after that, you know, before he, like, left right then. And maybe he saw, like, me and my mom laughing, or he, like, knew that it was a joke, you know what I'm saying? But like, that would just be awful. I could never want that rude to make faces at people. But, yeah. So, anyway, that's the story of the nose face. And I don't do it very often because I don't want to get stuck like that. But, so, yeah. So, the only problem with, like, setting the camera over here is obviously the sound bars right here. If I'm going to listen to music, it's going to be, like, really, really loud. If the camera's right there, too. Are my eyebrows still stuck up? Yeah. Stuck up like me, baby. I hope nobody thinks that I'm like filming them if they're like looking in my house.